What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and our home team. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. This is Allen to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Penix gonna throw straight away. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hits him on the out route. Galloping inside the 40. And that is a touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake London with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds. Short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here at Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you are going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Man in motion, headed right. Scatterboo now from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Backed up by the false start flag. Here's third and 15. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Is Abdul Carter making plays as he clears brings that one up.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, Robinson keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles break the tie here in the first. It's a Rashawn Robinson touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. The Golden Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dart gonna throw again. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now Dart. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
We've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants trim the lead to 1.
Giants.
So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. The drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Staying with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got a first to begin the frame. Penix here from the gun. Outside into the hands of Allen. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60.
From the red zone on first. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Left thing 19.
And again, it's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
8-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Flush down now to his left. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. He has the touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of progress processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. He fires one deep down the left sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, this is Scatterboo. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here start now. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Melbourne coming up. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 19.
From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
He's got a boo. Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Penix on 1st down. Pitts brings it in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Buys time, rolling right. Lines up and chucks this. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles get some 8 points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Wan'Dale Robinson now to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. One play action with Dart. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jordan loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Dart out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. The Giants are set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down.
Penix now on first down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. Again, he's got room. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On the move, headed right. He's running with it, and he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Looking quickly here.
First down, New York.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Giants.
1st and 10 from the 32. Darts back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. Fights his way through a tackle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Connects with Johnson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. After all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, around to Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up 2nd down.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix looking to pass. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Set up, go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
65,
They're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the grab and bands left side. He has this down to the 34.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 30.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Dart sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Golden Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to pull it up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. This is caught downfield by Allen. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on first. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he is in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles making a 3-score game in the fourth. Setting up to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going on first down. It starts. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Golden Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. A pickup of 17. And that gives him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yaps. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Forced out to his right. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down. Nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And And he's in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing. As that was pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Giants 35.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Let's go. Ricky. Big air. 70 Lion. Mustang 19.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles put up even more points in a win.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. The Golden Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Ready? 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Second Byron.
One play action with Dart.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
First down.
On first down, here's Dart. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Giants 42.
More. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Okay, ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. To the sideline and secured by London. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them